Wow, what a mess. Well, you may be asking yourself, what am I videoing? Well, this is my progress so far on taking the Evo apart. And as you can see, it's pretty much the whole front end's removed and it's sitting on the side of the garage. I was making good progress for a while and then it just kind of slowed to a stop. Hit a couple roadblocks and had to buy some new tools that I didn't have. You know, they tend to specialize some of the stuff on this thing, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. But now I'm back out here working on it again, part of a New Year's resolution, which I actually made a while ago. The plan was to try and get this thing running by April. So let's see if it's going to happen. Tonight we're going to work on removing a stubborn part that I had to get a special tool for. So, about that special tool, this is it. The instructions are not in English, surprisingly. It's made in Germany, I think, or Poland, or somewhere in Europe. But as you can see, basically this thing is just a slide hammer. What makes this unique from most of the other slide hammers, if I can pull this thing out of here one-handed, is that typically they're used for pulling internal bearings or seals. This one actually comes with attachments for pulling threaded objects. So I already went ahead and put the M8 adapter on here, and we're going to go and try and pull the stub shaft from the transmission that connects to the transfer case. Hopefully this thing works because it was pretty expensive. Alright, but before we can pull the stub shaft, we got to do one thing. Actually, it's not that. What we need to do is grab this thing, because it's going to be dark down there. Alright, so here we go. So you can see in there, that's the transmission. All that grease and dirt is actually from the CV boot. The CV boots tend to come loose and shoot all their grease everywhere. But you can see there's a little threaded hole in the center of that stub shaft. That's where the puller is going to be threaded in, and we're going to pull that shaft out. So let's see how this goes. Let me hang this light up and get started. Alright, the light's hung up. Let's see if I can put the sucker in here. Hopefully when we pull this out, it's not going to like spew fluid everywhere. I actually already drained the transmission fluid, so I'm not too concerned about the transmission, but because this goes through to the transfer case, I'm a little bit concerned. So hopefully it doesn't just connect the two fluid areas too, because that's going to be a mess otherwise. Alright, I'm going to give this a few quick whacks and come back, and hopefully it'll be out next time I show the video. Alright, that was actually pretty simple. About 3 pulls and it came right out. See what happens when we pull it out the rest of the way. Hopefully it don't, like I said, hopefully it don't leak fluid everywhere. And it's gonna be good. Stub shaft pulled out. Big hurdle down. So now we got the stub shaft pulled out. Pull this light up. You can see through there. All the way through to the other side. That is the transfer case on the other side. We're going to start unbolting that, and then hopefully once I've got that unbolted, we can hook the hoist up, drop all the mounts, and pull this damn engine out. And that's a huge step, honestly, because once we get it out, it's time to send it to the machine shop. It's actually probably going to go to PRS. Get the whole block rebuilt, maybe do a couple little upgrades, and put this thing back together. Alright, so I'm inside now. You know, I just kind of wanted to do that one thing. Doesn't seem like much for making a video or a very long vlog, but you know, that one thing was on my mind, and I need to get it done, because really the next steps, I'm probably going to have to enlist the help of some friends. So, you know, because pulling an engine out by yourself is really not a safe thing to do. So the only thing I probably will do is go ahead and unload the engine hoist and the stand from the Jeep and put it together, get that stuff ready to go. Maybe have a pizza party or something, and hopefully a couple of my buddies won't mind coming over and helping me pull that engine out, because I know that some of them would like to see that car back together, especially the ones that usually ride at lunch with me. They like it when we take the Evo, but it's been a couple years now, so maybe it'll happen again soon.